Now, since the start of the Israel-Gaza war, international journalists have been prohibited by the Israeli government from reporting inside Gaza. The BBC, in association with Agence France-Presse, the Associated Press and Reuters, has launched a short film calling for that to change so that international journalists can share the burden with Palestinian reporters on the ground. Well, in a moment, we'll be speaking to the CEO of BBC News and Current Affairs, Deborah Turness. But first, let's take a look at the film.
The Israeli government will not allow international reporters into Gaza to do their work and to document freely what they see. International journalists must now be allowed into Gaza to share the burden with Palestinian reporters there, so we can all bring the facts to the world.
Well, we are joined by the BBC CEO of News and Current Affairs, Deborah Turness. It gives you goosebumps hearing David Dimbleby's voice there, of course, a veteran BBC journalist. It's not the first time that the BBC is calling for this, though.
No, it's not. But thank you for recognising the power of the film, because for 2 years we have been calling for access to report from Gaza alongside other news agencies and news organisations from right around the world. But here, as we approach the second anniversary of the atrocities of October the 7th and almost 2 years since the start of this terrible war, we wanted to do something that would reach a wider audience and have even greater impact.
And it's important to stress that this is to allow international journalists into Gaza so that they can share the burden of what Palestinian reporters are going through.
Yes, that's right. We rely on Palestinian reporters, journalists, photographers, camera crews inside Gaza for everything that we gather there now, and we are immensely grateful to them, and we really recognise the work they do and their sacrifice. Over 200 journalists have been killed in this conflict so far. And this is about us saying, if we can get in, we can share that burden, because it is catastrophically terrible to say the numbers of journalists inside Gaza are diminishing because they are being killed.
Yeah, it's a really poignant note. It comes, of course, the UK has just recently announced that it is recognising Palestinian statehood. Has that had anything to do with your decision to release this film now?
No, not at all. I think in making this film and in asking David Dimbleby if he would take part, and I'm so grateful personally to him that he did, and he said yes, we wanted to really state the reason why journalists, international journalists, need to be allowed into Gaza.